Hello, you YouTubers out there looking for videos to watch. If you're watching me, you're watching Free-X-Rated Speech. I'm a pissed off ranting American who's usually pissed off about something. Usually something stupid coming from the left. What a week. Holy smokes. All kinds of stuff happening that should be discussed. Let's start off with Tiller. George Tiller, the full-term partial birth abortionist, whatever. The dude was a paid assassin, is what he was. I mean, there's no hiding it, there's no getting around it. But the defenders of Tiller, amazing people. Holy smokes, I mean, these are brains that are incredibly taxed, we're talking about. These people considered George Tiller to be some kind of freaking saint. That's amazing to me. He was a saint. And one of the guys who did his specialty, there's only 3 in the country. Tiller was one of them, so now I think they're down to 2. I don't know, I would think some other scumbag might pick up the art of sucking brains. You know, you slice open in the womb and all that, and slice open the head, suck out that brain. It comes out so the woman doesn't become one of the caverns at Carlsbad. But anyway, out of 60,000 deaths, you gotta figure not every one of them was to save the woman's life or the little girl's life. It was for reasons just like that. I personally have known of 11 in the course of my lifetime, and I was even asked on a few occasions, you know, what do you think? I always chose adoption, simply because I know women who would easily take in unwanted babies. That's just me. Whatever. Let's get back to the point here. But so everybody's calling this guy, and then this guy who apparently worked with him and did the same specialty. Specialty meaning he was a certain kind of assassin. I think his name's Carhart. Whatever. He worked alongside him at that torture chamber in Kansas. And anyway, we don't do torture in this country. Isn't that funny? But we do kill babies. From the same mouths, the same people. We don't torture. No torture. We would never torture the people who would behead us in a freaking heartbeat. God, no. But yes, we do. We kill babies so a woman won't be huge. So a woman can make the basketball team. You know, when you think about it, you're just going, you know, why are you people breathing? How do you breathe without a respirator? Again, I've mentioned that before. It boggles the mind. But I'm getting totally off the point here. Point is, a lot of people were calling this man a saint. So anyway, I want to see you same people, you pro-abortionists, you pro-baby killers, you pro-assassins. This guy, Carhart, I want you to go after the King family. He likened George Tiller's killer or he likened the assassination of Tiller to that of the assassination of Martin Luther King. He put that on the same level. Killing Tiller was the same as killing Martin Luther King. Wow. This from a paid exterminator. Wow. So anyway, I don't know. You pro-abortionists probably think the King family says, yeah, holy smokes. But one of his daughters, she came out with a statement that was fairly strong. And equate Tiller's killing with her father's killing, when her father stood for nonviolence in every fashion whatsoever. And then to put a man who goes in and commits untold violence on a human life inside the womb. She just couldn't believe the idiot said that. So anyway, I'm looking forward to the war that you pro-abortionists will have with the King family on this. The fact that the guy said it, and I'm sure you got to put him on because he does the same specialty that Tiller did. So I'm sure all you pro-abortionists think this guy is some kind of a saint. You know, you put Tiller up there as some kind of saint. Well, this guy does the same procedure. I mean, he's the same specialist. So you got to put him up there. Wow. So anyway, I'm looking forward to your battle with the King family on that one, and how y'all do on Martin Luther King Day. That'll be good to watch. So anyway, that's one of the funny things. The other funny thing was the Letterman. Holy smokes. Jesus Christ, and all I could think of was poor Don Imus, and you got to think, how many nappy-headed people did Stevie Wonder see in the city? Yeah. I didn't do that good at all, but it was a great song, Living in the City, by Stevie Wonder. He never saw a nappy-headed person in his life, but he knows what nappy-headed is, and he can write it in a song. But Don Imus just mentions it off cuff about a bunch of thug women basketball players. And don't you think it's funny that all those weeks that ensued Don Imus's thing, whenever they interviewed the women's basketball team from Rutgers, they all wore long sleeves? Anybody ever did, and I wrote somebody about it, but of course all my letters are ignored by everybody. But nobody wanted to bring that up. That little fact, that pertinent fact of what he was talking about when he said nappy-headed hose. And hose, that's just a word now that's thrown out in rap and everything, Apparently only one race can use it. The other race uses it, you're a racist somehow. Isn't that funky? But anyway, and so Letterman, it doesn't matter what daughter it was of Palin's. The bottom line is the little girl getting knocked up by somebody 20 years older than that little girl. Wow, you women's group. Well, now finally did come out and say, well, he belongs in the Hall of Shame. But come on, you liberals, you love Dave Letterman because he pushes your cause now. He used to be funny. Years ago, I used to watch him, and I stopped watching him like 15 years ago. But all of a sudden, because it turns out this guy's spewing the incredibly stupid liberal brand. I didn't know this, and I just found out about it through all this crap going on, this media storm. So, unreal. I'll talk about that in a little bit too. I think I'm running out of time here. But it was pretty funny, and the difference between Letterman and Imus. Al Sharpton wants to say, well, it's not the same thing, because he picked on a whole race of people. No, Imus was only talking about one set of women on a team, in a team concept. He chose his words probably stupidly, just like any rapper would. They always choose their words stupidly, but they make millions, billions. But Don Imus got fired for it, talking about just one little group of women, not a whole race, Al. Reverend Al. David Letterman was talking about one little family, one girl or the other. But then he goes to this whole pedophile thing, So anyway, Letterman, you deserve all the disgust that you're getting. You're a fucking idiot, and you have been for a while now, apparently. Like I said, I never watched you. Jay Leno's funnier. What are you going to do? And Conan, I'm not a big fan, and it doesn't matter because at that time of night I'm watching Comedy Channel, not Comedy Channel, the Cartoon Channel if I'm up that late. Adult Swim, thank you. Alright, there's my rant right now, but I'm going to come back and do some more, because it was a weird week, no doubt about it, folks. See you in a bit.